to come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They'll go to Barkley again. 25. Touchdown, Titans. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 70. And the Titans strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Green 19, judge what?
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Fields. It's complete on a bubble screen. That's Gibbs. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 21 yards away. And the Texans have regained the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Touchdown, Titans. Terry McLaurin, 45 yards. And the Titans have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
The Texans first down.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. A gain of 3, second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw is Fields. Caught on the right side by Adams. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Fields now to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Gibbs straight ahead. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Here we go. At the Titans, 27-yard.
Back to throw. Fields. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Fields. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Here we go.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Justin Fields, as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Here's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll make this a 7-point game. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this, Coach.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Xavier Worthy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
3rd and 2.
Here we go, son.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Hand off down to Gibbs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Fields going to change things up here. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now Fields going to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. And Gibbs has it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. This time, the extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Darnold. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Xavier Worthy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now run by Gibbs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now Fields going to run. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
3-9-3.
They'll look to throw. Now Fields going to run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
You got a mini base. Why not? EQ.
On 2nd and goal, Fields. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And down his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Devontae Adams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Darnold. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Darnold running the option left. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And incomplete on the deep ball. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll run it again with Barkley. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Here's Darnold. Out to the right here to Wilson. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Through an opening, and there he goes. Fighting his way through contact. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. One last throw now for Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Houston, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed.